You think I would have watched my eating habits so I could fit in cooler clothes, but that did not happen. I love food, and I never exercised. All I did was ride my bicycle from my house to my neighbor's house. It was about that far apart. On a steel horse, I rode. And then one day, my 12-year-old body bent that steel bicycle seat in half. Oh, I thought it was awesome. I was like, I defied physics. And my parents were like, you're about to get diabetes. You gotta reel it in. So my brother was this really amazing swimmer, and my parents hoped that it ran in the family. They wanted me to join the swim team in my hometown. And so I was like, I don't know. They said, just go check out a meet, see what you think. So I went to a swim meet, and I noticed that all of the swimmers were eating Fun Dip before their races. You guys remember Fun Dip? It's just a packet of sugar and a piece of chalk. So they would eat this Fun Dip before they raced because they thought that the sugar would help spike their energy up and help them swim faster. I'm like, I'm not here to question the science, but I would like to join the swim team. So I joined the team for the Fun Dip. And at my very first swim meet, they hand me my team uniform. I pull it out. It's this bright green one-piece Speedo, and I'm like, I don't wear Speedos or one-piece or two-piece. I'm good. They're like, well, you gotta wear it. What do you normally wear? I said, normally a XXL T-shirt with the sleeves cut off and a pair of sweatpants. Still swimming that to this day. I call it my lesbian swimsuit. They're like, well, if you want to be on the team, you gotta wear this Speedo. I'm like, fine. So I'm pulling the Speedo up on my 12-year-old body. It has never seen the light of day, and I'm finally getting on. And we happen to have a team picture on this very first swim meet of mine. So I line up with the rest of the team, ready for my picture. And you know when you're 12, life hasn't gotten you down yet, so you stand a little taller. So I'm standing there smiling from my team picture, and it's just Speedo, Bush. Speedo, Bush. At one point, I even give a thumbs up. Can tell you that this is an issue. You're 12. That's creepy. So I'm just walking around the swim meet all excited. I find the concession stand. I saddle up to it, Bush out. I'm acting like I'm Norm on Cheers, like, hit me. And they proceed to feed me Fun Dip and nachos the entire swim meet. They just kept going back and forth. I just kept eating it back and forth. Sweet and salty, sweet and salty. And I was so consumed with the Fun Dip and nachos that I ended up missing every single heat. And nobody realized it until the very last heat, which was the hardest stroke. It was the butterfly. And this mom volunteer comes running up in a panic. She goes, Fortune, you hadn't swam. And I go, oh, because I was in a diabetic coma. She goes, Fortune, you gotta go swim. If you don't swim, the whole team gets disqualified. And if we get disqualified, we don't get a free pizza party at the end of the summer. I'm like, pizza party? Why didn't you lead with that? So I run over to the starting block. So nervous and excited because the entire pizza party is riding on my back. And I climb up on the starting block, and I'm watching everybody warm up, and they're shaking their arms. So I'm all shaking my arms, hopped up on kids' cocaine. So I'm shaking my arms, all tweaking out, like shaking my legs, adjusting my goggles, I put my hair, I'm ready, let's go. And right as they are about to shoot the gun to start the race, I realize I don't actually know how to swim. No one bothered to teach me. And my parents knew this and signed me up for the swim team anyway, those monsters. I certainly didn't know how to dive. So they shot the gun and all these kids just beautifully dove into the pool. I just threw myself. I landed in a jazz hand. But I was flailing like, I am publicly drowning. And nobody is trying to help me at all. They just keep yelling at me, butterfly! 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 I'm like, guys, no, this is more of a caterpillar body. I'm transformed. And it was in that moment that I realized I could stand in the pool. It wasn't that deep. And that's when I noticed the disappointment on my parents' faces, and it killed me. I was like, all right, I gotta do something. I decided right then and there I was gonna run the entire length of the pool. I was gonna swim up top, run down bottom, like the mullet of swimming. I was like, no one will know the wiser. I am an actress. So I legit ran the entire way just like this. But I did it. I got there first. I beat everybody. I was ready to sign a 3-year deal with Speedo, get my own Fun Dip flavor. I'm like, suck it, swim nerds. Then they immediately informed me that I had been disqualified. Apparently, you cannot run or touch the bottom of the pool when you swim, which is some bullshit created by men. Somebody came up to me, just said, get out of the pool, sir. Yeah. Trip. We were so excited to go through our photos, and we break out our phone and we're looking at them, and we were horrified because when you're newly in love, you're just eating and eating and eating. Every meal was 10 courses. We were so in love, and it showed in those photos. Honestly, you would have called an ambulance had you seen these photos. I'd been big my whole life, so it wasn't an issue for me. Jax had always been skinny, and she's like, you took me down with you. As fate would have it, I had to go to the doctor because I was going out of the country, and it required that I get a typhoid shot. So I'm at the doctor, and she walks in. She's very tall. She's like 6'4", and I noticed that she's wearing kitten heels, which is another thing in fashion I don't understand. I know there are levels of women's shoes. You got flats, which are just, I have to go outside and I need a shoe. You got high heels, which, they're so sexy, but owie, they hurt. And no woman would wear these if she weren't trying to get some D. And then you have these cute little baby kitten heels that are just like, wow, I'm a kitten heel. And I just imagine ladies ordering them going, I just want a kitten heel. I just want to be 3/4 of an inch taller. That's it. So she is towering over me. She gives me my shot. I'm ready to get a treat because that's how shots work. You get a shot, you get a treat. And then she says to me, I want you to lay down and pull your shirt up and let's see what's going on around here. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that is not part of a typhoid shot. And she gets very stern. She's like, do it. And I'm afraid she's going to scratch me with her kitten heel. So I laid down and I pulled my shirt up and I had my dirty bra on and everything. If you don't know what a dirty bra is, you are currently in a very new relationship. You are currently experiencing the pretty broad. Oh, those are so delightful. They're fun and lacy and sexy. They're not a lot of material. Their colors like red or black. And it's just one giant wire. It's like a prison for your titties. You push them in, pull them up. And they're so sexy, but owie, they hurt too. Now, once that person you're with decides you're gonna be together forever, you're gonna start seeing the dirty bra, and that's a whole different ballgame. It's tons of material. It's like a kite covering each boob. And all the material's been tattered and torn. It looks like it's been through a war. It's got stains on it from like queso. Its colors like beige or nude. And the wires have completely disintegrated, but it feels so much better. So I'm laying there in my dirty bra, and the doctor's got her stethoscope. She's checking my heart. She's making a lot of concerned noises. And then she says to me, she goes, you know what? I want you to come back in 2 months so that we can do a full checkup to get to the bottom of this. And then she smacked my bare belly. She smacked my bare belly. I don't know if you guys have ever had your belly smacked, but for me, it was one of the most invasive things I'd ever experienced. I would have rather her stuck a finger up my butthole and told me to whistle rather than smack my bare belly. So this was rock bottom. I go home, I go, Jax, we gotta go on a diet. I got my bare belly smacked. She's like, I have so many questions.
I was there January 6th during the insurrection. Wouldn't have happened on my watch. Because I would have made sure. I would have made sure it didn't. Was there ever an insurrection before I went to rehab? No. Has there been one since I got out? Absolutely not. They wouldn't dare. They know Baby J is back on the streets. The whole time I was in rehab,